We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded to third. Machado is there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And now a pitch on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Yu Darvish will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Digging in, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Pitch on the way. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
The 1-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Lagares, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. 3-1. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set, and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the 2nd downtown, scoreless. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. Just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As it's grounded sharply to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is 6. The catcher, Victor Caratini.
Now in the box, Victor Caratini. First pitch of the at-bat. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And it's fouled away. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer.
For the Padres, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Darvish has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Three and 1, here it is. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Manny.
And in steps Manny Machado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Brian Dozier at the plate. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. Bryant's got it, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Hedges. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Zach Davies.
Digging in now for San Diego, Zach Davies. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Corner.
Now at the plate, Nico Horner. He's set. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 11, Darvish.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Schwarber, base runner at first with 1 out. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing and a line drive. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Called strike two. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Padres nothing.
We're back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Will Myers, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Will Myers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. fam, with an even 1-1 count now. And the pitch.
Too high.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And you can see on the graphic his total for the year places him 3rd best on the San Diego roster. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Almora in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Hayward comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier on to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Ready now, Manny Machado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Machado averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Almora races in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So striding in, Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. At the knees, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and it's dropped. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Davies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
The count now at 2-1. The set and the 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here it is. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Victor Caratini. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Nico Horner. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Will Myers. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Number 7, Juan.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Hayward coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. It remains 1-0. Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 33, Daniel Descalso.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here it comes.
1-1.
The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The bat.
Here's Javier Baez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Tyler Chatwood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 32, Tyler Chatwood.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-0 the count. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Almora, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, catcher.
So stepping in, Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Hard hit towards center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And a second run is across. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 4-2.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Settling in now, Will Myers. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that time.
1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be...
Well, obviously not biting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Center fielder.
Into the box, Juan Lagares. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. In now, Tommy Pham lays off 1-0.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to...
But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Now batting, first base.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Rowan Wick trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looking at his career totals. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And it's fouled away. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Fouled off. Misses. Ball 2. Chopped up the line to first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. But not before they bat around here.